Boa tarde, pessoal. Então bora lá jogar aqui um jogo da loja do Meta, que é o Brass Tactics. Foi criado pelos desenvolvedores do Age of Empires. Portanto, considera-se um bom jogo, porque se o Age of Empires é um bom jogo, eu adorava jogar Age of Empires em VR, mas não dá porque nem na Unreal Engine ele está, por isso nem com o VR eu posso jogar Age of Empires em VR. Portanto, tenho este jogo aqui já há um bom tempo na minha biblioteca do Meta, que é o Brass Tactics. Não sei se há muita gente que joga isto. A última vez que joguei isto consegui apanhar um jogador online. Vamos lá ver se agora acontece o mesmo. Aliás, eu vou passar a parte da história, que é diferente. Agora que eu reparei que eu sei. Isto corre na Unreal Engine. Este é da Unreal. Vamos enviar. Welcome to Brass Tactics. Check out the weekly challenge available this episode.
Ah, you're here. And thank the Blue Lady for that. Now, you must have an imperial ton of questions. I know, I'm sorry. I wish we had found you sooner, but for right now, what you need to know is that PsVR2 is encroaching into our territory. He's already taken over several city-states, and the devil is trying to claim our ferrous magnet mines, which are vital for my Titan project. So let's get started. In front of you is my responsibility and my joy. Our war table, where all the action takes place. You can raise and lower the table by grabbing and adjusting it with both hands, like this. Now you try it. Squeeze both grip buttons simultaneously to raise or lower the table until it is about waist high. Good. You can also move the table around by grabbing it with one hand and sliding it like so. This allows you to quickly access any part of the battlefield with the flick of a wrist. Give it a shot. Squeeze one grip button and pull to move the table to get a closer look at the enemy castle. That's where PsVR2 is situated. So many names, I know. He's one of Zvolto's vassals, but don't worry. He doesn't know about you. Yet. You pick that up very quickly. Take a moment to try moving the table in different directions. Now move backwards to our castle so we can build our first tower. Towers are placed in open round sockets, like the one in front of our castle. Turn your wrist palm up until the pallet appears. With your other hand, grab a tower with your trigger and put it in the round socket. With your other hand, grab a tower with your trigger and put it in the round socket. Perfect. Now we have a tower. Towers allow us to train squads, which increase our military strength. To train a squad, touch one of our towers to highlight it, then press A. You've queued up a squad. You can queue up to 3 squads at a time at each tower. After a short time, the squad will appear on the battlefield next to the tower. Just like that. To command our squad, squeeze the trigger and point at it. While still holding the trigger, point where you want it to go and release the trigger. That's it. One of Jarrow's warrior squads is stationed nearby. To attack, select your squads using the trigger. Point at an enemy squad and release. 1 down, 1 to go. Ha! I knew it. That's exactly how Princeps Moravia would have worked. Excellent. Now let's capture that region next to our castle before Jarrow's forces do. First, move a squad to the highlighted tower socket. It will open up for you when your squad arrives. Now that the socket is open, place a tower onto it, just like before. Remember to turn your wrist so your palm faces upward to access the tower pallet. Not enough ore. You've taken control of this region. Captured regions produce ore and jewels for us, which we need to train squads, build towers, and upgrade our castle. Take a look at your wrists. Your gauntlets show your current resource totals, as well as the amount of your next jewel payout. Spend ore to train new squads. Spend jewels to construct towers, add upgrades to our castle, build turrets, or to help train elite unit squads. Let's upgrade our castle, which hasn't seen improvement since Princeps Moravia's time. First, move back behind our castle. Next, grab an upgrade from the drawer using the trigger. Place it onto a square socket next to the castle, and release. Excellent. Castle upgrades can improve the strengths of our squads, improve our economic efficiency, and a region's defensive capability. We need more ore. Botheration. Jarrow is connecting to us from his war room.
Roliano de Leroldo. You aren't going to tell me they have me facing an architect today?
Princeps Jarrow. Lovely weather.
Montenegro, it is. Plus, I am surprised you recognize it as such. The desert is greatly underappreciated. Well, let's get on with it. Who is your new scion?
I could ask you the same question. I've disabled the communicatus, which ordinarily allows scions to talk to each other. I'd rather that he not know who you are yet. Your identity needs to stay secret until I can finish my project. Let's move in and take our regions back from Jarrow's forces. We should act swiftly and press the advantage, while he still underestimates our capabilities. Do you see the destructible wall just ahead? It blocks our path to the next region. Destroy the wall by attacking it directly. Nice. You looted some ore and jewels from that resource cache.
You are going to be distinctly annoying, I see.
Maximum units. Our population is at maximum. Keep going. Destroy the enemy towers and squads in this region, then capture it with your towers. Oh, well done indeed. This region has been cleared of enemies. Let's capture it. Remember to move a squad next to the tower socket to open it up.
You captured my region. I don't even know who you are.
Ha! Wouldn't he like to know? With this region captured, we only have one more to take back from Jero, so we can reach his castle. Looks as though Jero is going to attack. We can defend our region by spending jewels to build a turret, if one is available to us. Find the turret node in the region we just captured. Touch the turret node and press A. This costs us jewels, but turrets are automatic and powerful. That's it. Turrets provide additional defense to their surrounding area. Jero's cavalry is closing in. Now our turret will prove its effectiveness. The last enemy region is on top of the hill. Let's build up and take it.
Go back. I have high ground.
Careful. Jero's got archers at the top of the ramp. Ranged units shoot further from high ground, so you will have a hard time charging them uphill. I'd recommend gathering a force of at least 5 squads before trying to take them out. Remember to destroy all towers and enemies in a region to capture it. Squad limit reached. We've routed the enemy. Let's capture the region. Ah, excellent. This region is a multi-socket region. This region has 2 sockets. Once you capture one with a tower, the other will open automatically. Placing a second one will increase your income and make it harder for the enemy to take over.
No. You have full ownership over all the regions, which I grant is how business is done. But Zavalto will be displeased.
I bet he will. All that's left is destroying the enemy castle. We have enough jewels for another castle upgrade. Let's build one more upgrade before we proceed further. Move back behind our castle to open the upgrade drawer. Grab any upgrade you like from the drawer and place it on the open socket next to the castle. Since we've placed 2 upgrades, we've upgraded our castle to level 2. Upgrading the castle allows for us to train more total squads and makes the towers and castle tougher to destroy. Nope. In later missions, it will also unlock additional upgrades and elite squads. Blue Lady, Jero has really lost his fire. Rumor has it that Zavalto is holding his scion as hostage. I'm not sure I believe it because, territories change hands, but families are sacred. Now it's time to remove Jero from his castle and drive him from this place. You've got control of many regions now, so train up a good-sized force of squads and command them to destroy the defense turrets. Then, move on to Jero's castle. He'll be training new squads now that his back is against the wall, so watch out. Good luck. Destroy Jero's castle so we can seal this victory, and call it a day. We cannot build towers in the enemy's home region. Let's press on and destroy their castle. You have claimed this land. Congratulations! We've destroyed Jero's castle. New to the table, and you're already a competent scion with a bright future.
What sort of toothless battle were you playing at, Jero?
Princeps Savoltor. I was simply trying to conserve resources.
Denego Coliseum, where scions come to spar and princeps to find new talent. It's a useful training ground because scions don't have to worry about damage, except to their reputations. Most people have more trouble with the table the first time than you did, but don't let that make you cocky. I've seen so many bright young potential scions completely come apart when faced with the number of decisions they have to make. I want to run you through some more advanced techniques before we face another scion. For practice, I'll be your opponent this round. Look in the arena and find your warrior squad. Now, command your warrior squad to attack my cavalry. Notice how your warriors fared better than my cavalry? That's because it's melee combat, which warriors are designed for. For contrast, try attacking my archers with your warriors. See how your warriors didn't do well against archers. Archers can inflict damage from a distance, so you need to get inside their range quickly. Attack my archers again, but this time use your cavalry. Exactly so. Cavalry can cover ground with their charge attack, which forces ranged units to engage in melee, in addition to the damage the cavalry delivers on impact. What else? Let's cover a few more advanced squad commands, shall we? To select multiple squads at once, squeeze the trigger as far as it goes, and point at your squads. This allows you to give each of these squads the same command at the same time. To select a single squad for a special assignment, squeeze the trigger part way and point at the squad you want to act alone. There you go. Selecting a single squad is useful for positioning specific squads in strategic locations. Alternatively, rather than telling your squads to attack a target, you can command them to go to a location while engaging enemies along the way. To initiate an attack move command, select your squads, then push up on the thumbstick. Now that you've engaged the attack move command, your squads will attack move to any location you select when you release the trigger. Well done. Princeps Moravia said that she used the attack move command in situations where she could trust her commanders to engage the enemy, which freed her attention for strategic oversight. The last command is hold position, which tells your squads to remain in place and not to move for any reason. To initiate hold position, select your squads and push down on the thumbstick. I remember it is down to stay and up to go. To initiate hold position, select your squads and push down on the thumbstick. I remember it is down to stay and up to go. That's it. Hold position is useful when you need your squads to hold a line. It helps them avoid getting lured out of formation by enemy squads. Looking over my list... Right. Those are the primary squad commands. Multi-selection, single selection, attack move, and hold position. Now it gets interesting. Elite squads. Some elite squads have interactable abilities that empower them. Let's start by finding your artillery squad in the arena. The artillery can pack up and move around as a normal squad, but... I love this. Try touching the artillery and pressing the A button. See how it's transforming? It's now unpacked and can bombard targets from afar. Press A on it again. The artillery does this amazing, graceful repacking, and now it can relocate, nimble and deadly. The more battles you have under your belt, the more you'll grasp the nuances of each squad and how to take advantage of their abilities. I think you'll grasp this on your own. But I do want to give you a quick overview of squad upgrades. Upgrades improve squads by giving them bonuses or different tactical advantages. For example, take a look at your warriors in the arena. These warriors have the Stealth Warrior upgrade track and can be extremely effective if used properly. Move them to attack my archers and see what happens. Normally, warriors are not a good choice against archers, but... The Stealth Warriors engage in melee with the archers before the archers have a chance to attack. As you can see, upgrades can completely alter the outcome of combat. Every squad type has an upgrade track at your castle. As you develop as a scion, you'll learn to take full advantage of the strengths of each upgrade track. So, shall we put all of that theory to practical use? Best me in combat, and then we'll press on to Nidane to get some new equipment to help us face Zavolto. Remember, warriors are strong against cavalry. Cavalry is strong against archers, and archers are strong against warriors. We have gained dominion over this land. Well done. And now on to Nadane. There are some scholars at the Academy that I've been wanting to consult with about the Titan. No. The Academy of Nadane is neutral territory, but Jero has it walled off. Which means Princeps Evolto has all the experimental units that the scholars have been working on. Well, we should have been able to consult with them about my project, but we'll have to gear up for a rescue instead. When you're ready, let's build up. We should secure our side of the river before moving across. Power maxed. Nope. Remember to push up on the thumbstick when commanding squads to attack and move. Not enough ore. Good. Now we should be able to upgrade the units at our castle. Our castle has advanced. See? This is how business is done. By force or wealth. Not enough ore. We need more ore. Well done. May the Blue Lady smile upon this table. Now, with these in place, we're well positioned to recapture and hold the Academy. Attack my alma mater, Willie. Someday I hope to teach there. After I create a masterwork, of course. Soon. With your help, I hope. Tower Q full. Look at that bridge. What a gorgeous mechanism. I think it's using a crookshank.
What's this? Oh, you again. The nameless wonder. You'll not take my castle this time. I'm ready and have my artillery primed for defense.
Not enough ore.
What I had planned at all.
Jarrow's artillery on the ramparts has the high ground, overlooking the way to the wall. Tower Q full. Maximum units. Max units on the table.
Oh, bother. To quote the poet La Marat,
This region is home to a jewel village. These larger towns produce extra jewels, but less ore than an ore village. They can even improve their productivity if you place a second tower within their region. The tower is under attack. We've captured an ore village. These small hamlets have more workers to harvest ore than a jewel village, but cannot produce jewels themselves. Tower under attack. Our population is at maximum. Unit cap reached. Maximum units. Squad limit reached. Tower under attack. Max units on the table. Are those mechanics? You ladies' hands. I didn't know the scholars had perfected them. Mechanics can repair squads and rebuild structures. Handy things.
Zevolto will have my head if I'd let you do more than this.
The enemy castle is increased in level. Squad limit reached.
Zevolto's displeasure with me is going to continue to grow.
Our population is at maximum.
If my daughter were here, she would give you a drubbing. I'm not meant to be a scion.
This land is now ours.
Well played indeed. It was an honor to fight against you.
Oh. Oh my. The Academy has just sent a message. They're grateful to have the siege broken, and as an expression of that gratitude, you have been gifted with additional castle upgrades. I can hardly believe this. Flying units, and those glorious mechanics. Oh my. This almost makes me eager to face Zevolto again. Almost. Victory. Combat starting in 3, 2, 1. Lay on. Entering the Spar Coliseum while waiting for your battle invitation to be accepted. The better part of valor is discretion. Battle starts in 3, 2, 1. Commence. The better part of valor is entering the Spar Coliseum while waiting for your battle invitation to be accepted.